Hi, Cher Kilishevsky here. So, do you talk to yourself? I bet you do. You might not talk out loud, but I bet you talk to yourself all the time. Most people do. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's just what happens. It's what our mind does. Our mind does not like to be quiet. It likes to be busy, and it has a lot of chatter going on. Like, for instance, have you ever walked by a mirror and thought, oh, why did I wear this shirt today? Okay, that's yourself talking to you. Okay? It's as simple as that. But what I want to talk about today is that you really have to watch this self-talk. Okay? Really be mindful and start paying attention to how you talk to yourself, especially when it comes to your finances and money and wealth. What you say to yourself as you walk past that money mirror is really very revealing of what your mind is saying to you. Say you get a bill in the mail. What's your mind saying to you? Is it saying, oh, I don't have enough money for this. I can't believe this is coming. Or is it like, okay, whatever. I'll take care of that. Done. What's your mind saying to you? So this is all about watch yourself talk. Because the words that we say to ourselves, they affect our self-image, they affect our confidence, and they affect what our life is looking like and what it does look like. So be mindful of what's going on through your head. So one of the things, if you're saying you're broke and you're tired, if this kind of goes through your head all the time, oh, I'm so broke, oh, I'm so tired, I'm pretty sure that that's kind of what your life is looking like. You're probably tired all the time and you're probably broke. That's because this is what's going on through your head all the time. It's what is just going to manifest in your life. Now, you might be someone who has a very healthy wealth mindset or money mindset, and your mantra that goes on through your head without even knowing it might be something like, money shows up everywhere in my life. And it just does. And you don't have any money woes. You do great financially. And most of the time, you don't even really know why, but it just happens. It's because, in large part, of your thoughts about money and your relationship with money. So, your thoughts matter. They create your life. So if you want more money or wealth in your life and you don't have a mantra for that and you're saying, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me, you're scratching your head a little bit and you're like, what is this? This is all new to me. I don't get this. This is a little out there, a little hand wavy, not really sure about this. Well, I've got a few favorites that I want to share with you. One of which is, money comes easily to me. Receiving money feels good. Another one is, I am blessed with prosperity and wealth. A third one is, I am powerful, I am wealthy. And the last one, this is one that I really like. I use this myself very often. And this is from actually T. Harv Eker, if you've ever heard of him. And he has one that when he finds money, I have basically plagiarized this from T. Harv Eker. And it is, I'm a money magnet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So whenever I receive money that I am not expecting, whether it's something that might come into my checking account or I find money on the street. I live in a city. I find money on the street. It might be a penny. It might be a $20 bill. I find money. It is the weirdest thing. And when I find it, I pick it up and I say, I'm a money magnet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just to reinforce that I have a good relationship with money and I want it flowing into my life because it makes my life easier. I'm guessing it makes your life easier too. So if you don't have a mantra, use one of those. Maybe your current mantra is, I'm tired of being broke. If that's your current mantra, flip it around, make it personal. Flip it around to be, I'm alive and prosperous. Just say it. I'm alive and prosperous. It's going to make you feel better just saying it, and say it with gusto. Say it with some enthusiasm. I'm alive and prosperous. So now you're probably thinking, okay, I can create a mantra and I feel really silly. Well, for one thing, stop judging yourself. Silly. I mean, sometimes silly is good. Go out and play a little bit. Be silly. So now that you might have a mantra, let's say your mantra is, I'm alive and prosperous. Now you have to use it. You have to take action. You have to take action. Nothing's going to change in your life. Nothing's going to be different if you don't act. The best thing about a mantra is that it's easy. It's very, very easy to act upon. And I've got two very simple little tactics to help you work through this and use your mantra. The first tactic is to create a daily practice. Now, I don't want you moaning about this because you're thinking, I don't even have time to get a shower in, more or less take a whole bunch of time for a mantra. This won't take a whole bunch of time. So what I want you to do is have your mantra written down. Write it down on a piece of paper. In fact, I think I've got one written down here, like this. Write it on a piece of paper and have the paper set up so that you can track having said your mantra in the morning and in the evenings. Okay? This is easy. It doesn't cost you any money, and it just takes a few seconds. So what I'm going to ask you to do is when you wake up in the morning to say your mantra to yourself 3 times. Now you don't have to shout it and wake up the whole house, but say it out loud and say it with some level of enthusiasm. Like we had said before, use some enthusiasm and give it some gusto. I'm alive and prosperous. I'm alive and prosperous. I'm alive and prosperous. Get your day started that way. And then, before you go to bed, do the same thing. Right before you fall asleep, the last thing that goes through your mind, I'm alive and prosperous. I'm alive and prosperous. I'm alive and prosperous. 3 times. And then nod off to sleep. Now, if you really want to know if you're doing this and doing it well, you need to track it. And so in order to track it, you can just create a nice little sheet and just mark it off every day. Do this for a month. Try it. Challenge yourself. Just have 31 days or 30 days or 28 days, whatever month it is right now for you, and have that many days on the piece of paper. Go ahead and mark it off when you've completed it for that day, whether it's the 1st, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, whatever day of the month it is. Mark it off for your morning and mark it off for your evening practice. If you miss one, don't beat yourself up. Just do it the next morning or do it the next evening and get going again. Now that's one tactic to take action and to really start to have this embed into your mind and retrain your brain. The other tactic is whenever you feel stressful about money, say your mantra. Maybe you get an unexpected bill and you're just like, oh, where am I going to get the money for this? Don't let that run through your head. Finish that sentence, let it go, and then bring your mantra out. I'm alive and prosperous. I'm alive and prosperous. I'm alive and prosperous. Once again, it might seem silly, but making this mind shift can oftentimes help you to see other opportunities that are going to help you in making sure that you can pay that unexpected and unwanted, most likely, expense. So try this. Try this for a month. Challenge yourself. Try this for a month. See what happens in your life. See what happens in your life as you start to retrain your brain. The best part about it, this is free. You can do it. It doesn't cost you anything. A few seconds in the morning, a few seconds in the evening, a few seconds if you get something unexpected or you're feeling stressed about money. It's simple, 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 simple. Keep it simple. That's all for now. I hope you have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.